What's up, Lakers Nation? What's going on, Lakers fans around the world? Bada boom, biggest Laker fan in the room. How you doing? This is your host, Rance G, with another LakersSource Rumor Rundown. I'm going to bring you guys this segment a couple times a week, maybe even every day if these rumors keep coming out like they are right now. Just going to be a rundown of all the things I'm seeing, all the things I'm hearing from different sources, involving the Lakers, involving players that could be potentially added, players that could be potentially traded from the Lakers. There's going to be a lot of stuff leading up to the draft, leading up to free agency that will potentially affect our future. So I'm going to try to keep you in the loop on those. I know around this time of year, there's a lot of smoke, not much fire, but sometimes those come true, not always, but hopefully this year we'll get some players that are mentioned in these rumors actually commit to coming to LA, or maybe we can make a move without having to gut the whole team in order to pick up some, really solid talent, maybe a star that, everybody really wants without having to trade our entire young core. So again, stay tuned into @LakersSource on Twitter, and I'll keep you updated on what I'm hearing. So real quick, just want to give a big shout out to all my followers on Twitter, growing fast. I want to thank all you guys. Couldn't do it without you guys, and stay tuned, and we're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep doing this dang thing. All right, just jumping right into it. First thing I'm seeing, and I've been seeing, throughout the day today, is rumors involving the Chicago Bulls and the Lakers making a deal. It's kind of centers around D'Angelo Russell in one scenario I've read about, and another centering around Brandon Ingram that I've read about today. And again, this is not coming from some high level sources or anything that I personally know that could possibly happen. This is just stuff that's out there right now that's just rumblings that could be true, could not be true, could be agents putting stuff out there. You never know at this time of year. But again, so don't take my word on all this. I'm just reporting to you what I'm seeing. First thing, seeing a package that involves D'Angelo Russell, also involves Luol Deng, also involves the 28th pick in the draft. And that's to the Bulls, so the Lakers would be giving up D'Angelo Russell, Luol Deng, and the 28th pick in the draft, and they would receive Jimmy Butler and a second-round pick. So that could potentially be a decent deal. Would suck to lose D'Angelo, but at this stage right now, obviously Jimmy Butler's a lot better than D'Angelo. And dumping Luol Deng's contract is huge. That would free up a spot for another star player to join Jimmy Butler and the rest of the guys that were there. And we still get another pick in the draft. So we'd give up the 28th, but we'd still get a second-round pick, which, let's be honest, the 28th pick is pretty much the second round anyways. Next thing I'm seeing involving Chicago, it was kind of a more, extreme rumor, if you want to call it that. I saw something that was Brandon Ingram, the second pick in the draft, and a 2019 first rounder for Jimmy Butler. And on that one, no thanks. That's too much. That's way too much to give up. That's giving up Brandon Ingram, who right now looks to have the most potential of any of the young players, as far as the most upside. The second pick in the draft, which that could be one of these great players coming out. Could be Lonzo Ball, could be Josh Jackson, Markelle Fultz, De'Aaron Fox, even Jason Tatum. Could be any of those guys, whoever the Lakers decide they want to draft. So no thanks on that one. But again, these are not anything that I'm reporting on that I would personally like to see happen. This is just stuff that's out there. Let's see what else we've seen. Of course, we've got plenty of Paul George rumblings. I saw that earlier this week he said that he feels that he could be the one that lifts the Lakers out of darkness, which that's exciting. I reported that on the podcast the other day, that I felt that was really, really an interesting statement to be made. And if that is true, and he really did say that, that's cool that he's willing to take that pressure to come here and turn the franchise around. Actually, let's back up a little bit, and on that Brandon Ingram second pick and a 2019 pick going to Chicago, the Lakers would receive Jimmy Butler and Cameron Payne. So that makes it a little bit better, but still, does anyone really think Cameron Payne's going to be better than Fultz, Fox, or Ball? Yeah, I don't know. I personally don't, but who knows? So that's out there. Now, I did see this one, and I'm kind of intrigued by this one, and I think everybody would be if this could somehow. NBA Right Now reported earlier that the rumors they saw or they're hearing is that Jordan Clarkson, the 28th pick, and a 2019 first rounder could go to Indiana for Paul George. Now, if that's the case and that's a real potential deal that could be made, do it right now. I don't think anybody's going to get upset by trading Jordan Clarkson, a 28th pick, and a 2019 first rounder, which hopefully, in 2 years, that's going to be in the 20s anyways. So I think if that were to happen, that'd be huge. And right now, those are the big rumors of the day that I saw. That would be really, really interesting. And also, going back a few days before that, same thing. Before I close the rumor rundown for the day, the same source, NBA Right Now, said that they're hearing rumors from within that if the Los Angeles Lakers get the third pick or higher, meaning the first or the second or the third, it will be added to a package for Paul George. I don't know how true that is. Again, I would prefer not to, especially when we could still potentially sign Paul George next summer without having to give up anything and still keep all the young players intact. So out of all the stuff we talked about today, the only one I would even be interested in is the Jordan Clarkson 28th pick and a future first rounder for Paul George, because that doesn't really hurt us at all. Be interested to hear what you guys think. If you're seeing anything else, mention me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, please. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep bringing you guys content. We're going to keep you informed on the Lakers, and I'm not going to, just be cut and dry with how some of the different, outlets there are for the Lakers out there. I'm going to try to be kind of fun with it as far as going over some of these wild and crazy rumors, and when we'll talk about those, and I'd love to hear what you guys are hearing. Mention me at Twitter. It's at LakersSource. Also, comment on the videos on YouTube if you see anything or hear anything out there and you'd like me to discuss or go over. Thanks, guys, for tuning in today. Love y'all. La la.